Alright, let's go through this example here. Class, which one looks more like yesterday's lesson?
B.
So let's do B first. It gives me now, if you pay attention, there's an equal sign. So this is actually a function. They want us to evaluate the function, so we're going to do a replacement. Every time I see x, I'm going to write what? 4. So I'm just going to repeat everything else. Y equals -2. Yesterday we learned how it's very important to do the replacement or the substitution with the parentheses. Class, -2 minus 4. Why is that wrong? PEMDAS. Number 1 mistake right there. That's why I did it on purpose. Don't do that. You do the exponents first. -4 times -4. This is another mistake I remember from all the years I'm teaching. Okay? The mistake is a lot of students write here -16. This is incorrect because remember -4 squared, the power of 2 tells us how many are there? There's 2 of them. And guys, look, if you're not sure, ta-da. You see that? Now let me show you what to write in your calculator. You'll write it just like this. -4 squared. Okay? My answer is 16. Now let me show you what would happen, and I'll use a student's regular calculator. Look what happens, how the calculator's not wrong, it's how you input it. So if you just put in -4 squared, you're like, who cares about the parentheses? Look, it gives you the wrong answer. Do you see that? Let me use someone else's calculator. Source. I've never used this calculator in my life. See, on button, on, okay. Do you have a negative button? Oh, there's a negative button. Look, same thing. -4 squared. Ready? Wrong. Wrong. You see that? You have to use what class? Negative. Parentheses, -4. Try it with your calculator. Squared. And you should get 16. Do you see that? So pay attention to what you're putting in there. So now what do I do, class? We're going to multiply, right? Y equals, so what does that become?
32.
-32 plus 7, and add those together, and you get -25. Do you see the difference though? Now, I still have that y equals in front. Okay? So here, the difference between yesterday's lesson, yesterday we just had the answer -25. Now I have a variable y is equal to -25. Okay? Let's now tackle something that looks a little bit new. This one says f of n equals -3n minus 10 for f of 6. Well, I still have that 4. Do you see it? Okay, so I'm going to have to do a substitution somewhere. So, above f of 6, I want you to write f of n. Write that. And the reason why I did that is because I see it over here. And this is your clue. Do you know how we did the substitution here in a color? I color-coded it for you. Look, here is your substitution. Every n value, you're going to put what? 6. Now pay attention. Every n value, I'm going to put in 6. Let's do that. F of 6 equals -3 times 6 minus 10. This is just going to keep being the same over here, okay? F of 6. What should I do first?
Multiply -3.
And what do you get? -18 minus 10 is? -28. This is my answer. So yesterday we kind of just said the answer was -28, right? but we have this function notation in front. And why am I going to need that? And you've already done this in your previous math class. This is just really an order pair, 6 comma negative 28. And this over here is an order pair, negative 4 comma negative 25. Do you remember the order pairs that you graph on the x and y axis? Okay, so that's what it's kind of leading towards.